Okay. Well, yeah, I'm going to give a brief introduction to my organization called InnoEnergy. And I'm heading the activity under what we call internally business creation. That is basically the services that we offer to startups. But I'm going to start with some general information about InnoEnergy, and I'm going to end with some examples of services that we have provided. A little bit of history. InnoEnergy was established in 2010 in an effort from the European Commission to strengthen innovation in the field of sustainable energy. And at the same time, the organization EIT was set up. That stands for European Institute for Innovation and Technology. That was set up as a governing organization for InnoEnergy, as well as for other areas considered of strategic importance for Europe. And we were organized as a public-private partnership, as a traditional company. So the partners are also shareholders. It's a mix of industrial companies as well as public organizations operating under a common shareholders agreement. And also, one of the important goals within InnoEnergy is to become financially sustainable, taking into account that support from the European Commission will go down slowly but surely, and at the end we will be self-sufficient financially. We have three what we call major business line. We have education. It's tailor-made master programs. We have innovation projects, that is R&D funding for product development. And we have then also, as I mentioned before, business creation, which is the services that we offer to startups and entrepreneurs. We have six co-location centers across Europe: Spain, France, Benelux, Germany, Poland, Sweden. We have 26 major shareholders and over 300 additional partners and activities in 17 countries. Sustainable energy has been broken down into some focused areas, and each co-location center has been given a certain responsibility for building up competence. For example, we have Germany responsible for biofuels, and in this region we have smart grids, which means that also if we get a case in here dealing with biofuels, we can always consult our colleagues in Germany that has that specific competence. By that we also foster cross-border collaboration, making the network very, very powerful. Moving on to business creation. I think it can best be described as an ecosystem or a sub-ecosystem on a European level for startups and early stage ventures within our thematic fields. And what's in this ecosystem? Well, we run an incubator program called the Highway. That's a basic support to very early startups. We can even go in even if the company is not yet founded. And then we have the Boostway program, which is offered to companies that are up and running. Maybe they have started sales and want to, for example, go internationally. We can work with market expansion. We can also work with production, let's say on an industrial scale. And also, of course, we can work with funding. And then we can also link this service to our innovation project and assess funding for product development. We have also our internal fund for investment, equity investments. And throughout the network, we have access to experts. We arrange matchmaking, and we have also a US landing program for companies that wants to establish themselves on the US market. Some examples. These are the ventures supported by us that are presenting here today. We have seen a number of them already, and a number are yet to come. And I want to exemplify what we have done by taking the example of Core Power Ocean, because they have been able to assess all of the services that we have so far. They started with a highway program where we worked a lot with assessing the technology, seed funding. We created a team, we recruited a CEO. IP protection was important, some technical verification, legal support, etc. And then we were also able to link them to innovation projects. They have received 4 million euros from us for product development. And now they're also in the Boost Wave program, where we work primarily with attracting funding for the next stage of the development. That is going from the half scale that they have now, which is going to be tested in Scotland, but next phase is to build a full scale. And this is what we're working on, to finding the finances for that. I would like to conclude with advertising our internal pitching event taking place the 25th and 26th of October in Amsterdam, where you will see all of these ventures presenting here today again, but also our entire portfolio at that time. Thank you very much, and you're always welcome to contact me anytime if you see that we can. Thank you.
Ingvar, how big is your entire portfolio? How many companies are coming to Amsterdam?
Oh, I don't know actually, but
over 100.
Over 100, yeah.
Okay, so you need a really good moderator there.
Yeah, sure. Keep that in mind.